Hey guys, this is Evan Dukas with the Colorado Garden. Today I'm going to actually do a little experiment, a little project here, and figured I'd share it just in case it's a success. This is a sheet type of refinishing, if you want to call it that, of an old wood floor. It's a 1900 farmhouse, and I'm going to make an attempt to just clean up my floor and protect it against further staining and give it a nice little look. And as you can see, I'm going to be using some walnut oil. And we're going to see how this works. This is an old house again, so you'll see all these little marks and issues with the floor, but honestly, I kind of like that in a way. I don't mind that. Kind of gives it that character that a lot of old houses have. There are even like little trendy shops and places like that that'll have old wood floors like this that it's almost like they keep these imperfections almost on purpose. So I'm not going for perfection here. Otherwise I'd go with a sanding, a buffering, a polishing, a full scale. But all I want to do is clean up my floor, help it look a little nicer, and oil it and protect it with the walnut oil. So this is literally a two-step process. So all we did was clean the floor, and that's what I'm doing right now. I'll keep you posted on my progress, but I've done about from here down with a moist old rag, like towel type thing. And this is after a good vacuuming, of course, just to get the excess stuff. And I'm going to scrub real hard with a moist rag. I'm going to keep rinsing it, wringing it, scrubbing it. And then when I feel like the floor is really sufficiently clean, like nothing else is coming off the floor, so I could scrub it with this and not see black or brown, then I'm just going to let it dry real good. Obviously, just let it dry all day. I'm in Colorado. It's extra dry over here, the air, so I could just give it a couple hours and it's ready to go. And then we're going to scrub this stuff in. Expeller pressed walnut oil. We figure walnut oil helps cover certain nicks and scratches and helps furniture look good anyway. So we figured we'd just buy some bottles of it and apply it to our floor. All right, so this was part one. We're just cleaning it up, scrubbing it down real good, a lot of pressure, and I will let you know when I'm done and ready to put the oil on, and we'll see how we're doing. All right, so we're in progress here.
So you were just doing it with normal oil?
Yes, we are. Well, this is walnut oil,
Yeah.
so it's all natural. You don't have to worry about polyurethane and nasty chemicals that no one wants to smell or slowly rub off. This is amazing stuff. So my wonderful wife is brushing it on, and I'm kind of going over it with a rag to kind of scrub it in and get rid of the excess. I'm trailing her. And this is quite the treat here. This is amazing. All right, guys, so here's the results. And wow, I'd say not too shabby. Like, look at this. This came out really, this came out even better than we expected when my wife first thought of this, when she was thinking, hey, we use walnut oil all the time to condition furniture and fix up nicks and cracks and things like that. Why not rub it all over the floor? So just to recap, so this was done on a floor that was heavily worn. This is an old original hardwood floor, heavily worn, and it is important to note that the finish was very much worn off. Whatever stain and finish was on there was getting real worn. In some rooms there is some still left, but in some of the corners there was like the most remaining, obviously, because that's where the least amount of foot traffic is. Lucky for us, there was no crazy specific stain color that they had, other than more of a natural, slightly darker, just normal finish. So this worked totally fine. It just blended right in to the finished areas, the more heavily finished areas, and you couldn't even tell the difference. But this really does work on a very worn floor, an old hardwood floor that's going to soak it up. Otherwise, you're kind of rubbing the oil on finish, and it's just not going to work the same. So yeah, just to recap, let's see. This was about a 16-ounce bottle of oil, maybe a little more. So for a room about this size, which is about no more than about 14 feet by 18 feet, I would say 16 to 32 ounces of walnut oil total. My wife bought it for probably around like $10 on sale, maybe even less, at vitacost.com. And this took about maybe 2 hours total, work time, if we were actually really going at it, about 2 hours. So again, not too shabby. For what we wanted, the desired effect was just to keep the natural tendencies and characteristics of our floor, yet make it look a little nicer, a little more shiny, and protect it real well. So if you're going for a more modern, perfect, finished, remodeled floor look, then this way might not be for you. But if you're looking for something like this, it might be for you. Post any questions you might have on the bottom of the page in the comments. But I hope this was helpful to you, and for some of you looking for this effect, hopefully this saved you a lot of either time or money or both, you know, because to me this sure beats the sanding, the buffering, the harsh chemicals, the polyurethane and stuff that you don't want to breathe in or rub up against. So enjoy.